You wouldn't know that. So you need both. You need to know what your money values are, and they need to be in alignment with your money plan. Okay, so that all comes in the stage of managing money. So do you see how in the savings category, when you get here, you've had to have already mastered all the things that I just said in order to save your money? Because why would you be saving your money if you didn't already know that that was intentional and part of your plan? Hello, all you gorgeous, fabulous high achievers out there. Tiffany Julie here, certified high-performance success coach and online business coach. Today, we're going to be talking about one of my favorite topics, which is money. Money, honey. We love the money, okay? I don't know who started on the internet web saying that money can't buy you happiness, but it sure can. And it can make life a hell of a lot easier. And this is one of the biggest topics that produces stress in people's lives. I don't care how much money that you're making, because the more money that you make, the more responsibilities that you have, and the more pressure that you can end up creating on yourself, and the more expectations then at that level that you have for yourself. And so it's not just about stress when you're not earning money or you're not consistent with money. It also, you will have stress if you don't master these 4 wealth identities that we're going to talk about in this training. You will have stress at every single level of money. Money is one of the number one reasons why people get divorced. It seems to be a taboo topic because we're taught a lot of jargon and garbage around money. And I guarantee you right now, the way that you're operating in your life with your bank account, how you manage your money, how you earn your money, how you spend your money is all relative to what you saw growing up and how your family, earned money, how your family navigated money. I guarantee you're playing out a lot of those patterns today, okay? So you probably have some unhealthy habits. You probably have some healthy habits in there. And so this training is going to really be able to help you identify the 4 things that you need to master around money. And I call them money identities because you are the captain of how much money you earn. You're the captain of if you can create financial freedom or not. That is a choice that you get to choose for yourself. No one else is going to save you around money. No one else is going to decide this for you. And so that is the good news. So the good news is you've trained yourself up until today how you operate with money, and you can train yourself a different way. It just takes repetition. It just takes having a higher level of self-awareness around all the things that we're going to talk about today. And I guarantee you that when you do the work here, you will reduce stress. You'll feel more confident. You'll have more competency around this. And let's not stick our head in the sands around this topic of money. I see so many people coming to me and they want to work on their money. And the first thing I ask them is, what are your money practices? How often are you spending time with money? Because you have a relationship with money, right? Money is an energy, and we have a relationship with all the energy in our life, right? So your relationships, that's energy. And money is a relationship that you have in your life, and it's a pretty big one. I guarantee you, if I ask you to track your thoughts every day, you think about money a lot. You may not be aware of it, but you're thinking about money in the background. Your subconscious mind is rotating on money beliefs constantly, and this is what dictates how you spend your money, how you save your money, how you invest your money, how you earn your money, and is all relative to the beliefs that keep going around and around and around in your subconscious mind. So we're going to do some deep work today together, and let's get right into it. So here are the 4 identities that you need to master to create financial freedom in your life. So identity number 1 is the earner identity. So when I talk about identity, I'm talking about how you view yourself as that person. So how do you currently view yourself around your ability to earn money, your ability to create money, your ability to receive money? What are the thoughts that you think about that when I say that immediately? Because you already thought something when I said that. So some people, they don't believe that they can create consistency in their income. They don't believe that, they can go above what they're currently making. They believe they're capped out. They believe that they can't earn anymore. Some people believe that earning money is difficult. Some people believe that earning money is easy. Some people believe that they're a money magnet. and money just comes to them effortlessly. And some people believe that they are a money repellent and they're like, why do I keep manifesting all these expenses, all these emergency things that are coming up? Why can't I ever stay afloat? Why do I feel like I can't keep my head above the water with money? Why do I, every time I log into my bank account, I look at it and the money just comes and the money goes, you know? And so it's like you currently have belief systems around your ability to earn, and it's an identity, okay? It's an identity. And you've got to master this level in order to master all the other levels that we're going to talk about after here. Because if you don't master your ability to earn money, there's no way you can create financial freedom for yourself, because you can't save your way to financial freedom. You have to invest, okay? You have to invest. And, you know, nobody saved their way to becoming wealthy, okay? They invest their money. Wealthy people invest their money. Successful people, they invest their money. They save their money, they manage their money well, and they have a great relationship with money, and they also have a great belief in their ability to earn money. So if you believe money is hard, how do you think that's going to go when you want to create financial freedom for yourself? You're going to have a very difficult time, and everything that you're going to do and all the thoughts that you're going to come up with in your mind to earn money are going to be difficult, right? You're going to create difficulties for yourself because that's your belief system. And so your mind is focused on that, and it's probably going to start feeding you the ideas that are going to create havoc for you versus ease for you. So I want you to sit down and I want you to consider right now, what is that for you? What is that identity? And I can tell you right now, log into your bank account and look at your bank account and ask yourself, what happens every single month with my money? Am I consistent with my money? Is my money, coming in and going right back out? What's happening with your money on a monthly basis? And then look at it on a yearly basis, and there will be clues there as to what you believe your abilities are to earn, receive money. So once you master this, and once you believe in your ability to earn money, that you are not capped out. I don't care if you're a business owner or not. If you're in a corporate job, then you can also, create more wealth for yourself. Money doesn't just have to come from your business. Money doesn't have to just come from what you do in the world for work. You can always build side hustles. You can always invest your money, and you have your money making money for you without you actually having to go and do things. But those are all belief systems. And if you believe money is hard, then you're not going to be able to see those other opportunities. You will miss those other opportunities. Look at that situation and write it out. Do the work necessary, because you need to create awareness around this area, okay? So the second identity that you want to master is your management of money. So what are your current beliefs about your ability to manage money well? Okay, because in order to create financial freedom, you need to be able to manage your money well. If you don't know how to manage your money and you are not managing your money right now, if you're sticking your head in the sand around money, I can guarantee you have negative beliefs that are holding you back from really feeling confident and competence in this area. Listen, it's never been easier in this day and age to get the information that you need to build competency around how to do anything. You can Google anything, and somebody out there has created some type of video, blog post, something. There are endless amounts of resources for you, podcasts, blogs, everything for you to be able to get the information you need. But if you don't believe that you can manage money well, and that, you're not going to go and search out those answers, okay? But if you're like, no, I'm the type of person that wants to manage their money well, that can manage their money well, I just need to go and find the answers, then you're going to follow that train, right? So those are two different trains. And it all starts with how you're viewing your ability to manage money. So many clients come to me and they have on lock the earner identity. They know how to earn money. They're consistent with earning money. However, when I ask them what their money management practices are, they aren't managing their money well. The money comes in just as fast as the money goes out, and they're sticking their head in the sand. They don't want to look at it because it gives them anxiety. They don't want to log into their bank account. They don't want to take ownership of what's happening there. And all they think they think they're good because they know how to earn money. But that's not ever going to get you financial freedom, because you have to earn money consistently and then increase the amount of money that you're earning. Then you need to be able to manage your money well. And then the third thing is saving money. And the fourth thing is investing money. But right now, I want you to ask yourself, what are your money management practices? How often do you log into your bank accounts? Do you have a money plan where you know, like, this is the amount that you spend in these types of categories every single month? Do you have a budget for yourself? I don't necessarily like that word, but I like to use a conscious money plan. Like, do you have a money plan? Do you look at your money? Do you look at your bills? Do you know what reoccurring expenses come out every single month? Because we all have those things that are on autopilot coming out of our bank accounts every month. And do you know those? Do you track those? Are those on a spreadsheet? Do you do a private personal P&L for yourself every single month? Like, how on pulse are you with your money? How often do you spend time with money? How often do you look at the money? Now, those are all questions you want to ask yourself. And I can guarantee you that if you don't have this category right here, like if you are running away from looking at the money, then you probably don't have savings in your bank account, okay? Or you have minimal savings, or you have savings that isn't necessarily where you need to be at this stage of the game in your life, okay? So I can guarantee that. Because if you're not managing your money well, then you're not shuffling money over to save it. Like, that's not even in your vortex. You wouldn't even be thinking that way because you don't have a money plan at that point. So the second thing you need to master is managing your money properly, getting yourself a conscious wealth plan that you can follow that is simple. And this is exactly what I help my clients to do. They get my entire wealth management system to be able to help them move through and master each of these phases. And then this is how I've been able to help people create millions of dollars in their business, to become millionaires, to literally create true financial freedom for themselves, and create investments, buy real estate properties so that they never have to work again, and they've got all of their money making money for them, and they literally have a choice whether they want to show up and work or grow their business or not, okay? And that is true ultimate freedom at the end of the day. So what I'm telling you here is serious. Take this serious, because you can create magnificent results in this category. You have plenty of time left in this year. If you just focused in on this and spent 30 minutes a day with your money and building this relationship and mastering your mindset around money, looking at all these different identities we're talking about today, you can create financial overflow for yourself. It's guaranteed. Where energy goes, energy flows, and money's just energy. So if you start building your confidence around this and your competency, money loves to come to confident people. That's an energy, that's a vibe, that's a magnetism point, right? But if you're sticking your head in the sand, you feel anxiety around money, do you think that money's going to want to hang out with you? No. If you hung out with your friend all the time and they were complaining and they had anxiety and they did, and they were running away from the commitment of going to lunch with you all the time, would you want to hang out with that friend? Probably not. So money is an energy. Money wants to hang out with you or not. And if you don't have the bank account you want, money doesn't want to hang out with you right now. That's why it's not in your bank account. Okay. So this is what we're talking about here. You need to change your energy around money. How do you do it? You need to become more confident with money. How do you do it? By what we're talking about here. So the third identity you must master is savings. Okay. So, this gives you stability. This gives you security so that you know that if anything were to happen, any emergencies that were to come up in your life, you know that you have yourself covered. You know that you have your back. Okay. And a lot of people, this stage gets a little tricky, because the stage after this is investing. Okay, so some people, they just continue to save, and then they're so scared to go into the investing identity that they're kind of like hoarding all their money. Okay, but money is meant to circulate in the world. Okay, it's called the law of circulation, and there's 12 laws to the energetics of how money works. And the law of attraction is just one of them, but the law of circulation is also another. So if you start hoarding your money and you're not circulating your money, then it's going to be really hard for more money to come to you, okay? Because you got to release money out in order for more money to come back to you. Investing comes in, right? I'm not telling you to go and spend all your money. That's not what we want to do. We want to be intentional about the release of money. We want to know what our money values are and what's important to us in terms of money. And then that's what we release the money to. And then the money is going to always come back to you. It's the law of energetics. Like it has to, as long as you are in alignment of the outflow of the money. So let's say you are outflowing money frivolously and not intentionally to things, and you don't know, you have all these debits coming out every single month and you don't know what they are. It's a money leak at that point. It's not an intentional, like, I want to spend my money here. I earn this money. This is exactly where I want my money to go. That's a confidence when you start to operate like that, you know? But if you have all of these debits and you have no idea because you're not managing your money properly and it's just going out of your bank account, that is a haphazard purchase. That's not an intentional purchase. So do you see the difference? It's like, oh, I don't know where my money's going, but it's going somewhere. And I decided that along the way, so it must be okay. And it's like, no, we need to be more intentional about where our money flows. And that's where your money values come in. So if you don't know your money values right now, I guarantee you, if you downloaded all of your bank statements and all of your credit card statements and you put it all on a spreadsheet and you categorize all the transactions, you could see your current money values very clearly. Maybe your money value is you love to eat out and you love to get your Starbucks coffee every single day out and you love to, treat people to dinners and meals and entertainment. So maybe that's a category that you really value. Or maybe, you really value travel. And so you're funneling a lot of money to travel. Or maybe you invest a lot into your business. So one of your money values is, growing your business and putting money back into your business. So you can see where your money values are, and you can also taking inventory of where you're at now. And some of those money values might be off or not in alignment with where you actually want to go, which is your money plan. So if you don't have a money plan, then how are you going to know if your values and how you're currently outflowing money is in alignment with your money plan? You wouldn't know that. So you need both. You need to know what your money values are, and they need to be in alignment with your money plan. Okay, so that all comes in the stage of managing money. So do you see how in the savings category, when you get here, you've had to have already mastered all the things that I just said in order to save your money? Because why would you be saving your money if you didn't already know that that was intentional and part of your plan? You wouldn't. Saving money needs to be intentional and not hoarding it, because then the next phase is the investing phase. So right now, I want you to understand, what is your identity around savings? And that's easy. Go and look at how much money you have in your savings account. Take it a step further and ask yourself, what is the percentage of my income to my savings account right now? And what is that percentage? And get that percentage for yourself, okay? Because that's what you maybe want to continue investing into your savings account, or maybe it needs to be a different percentage of your income. So I help my clients come up with money buckets that they funnel their money to personally every single month, as well as in their business. So I have my clients follow the profit first business money model, where it says, okay, these are the categories that I'm going to funnel money to. And then personally, we want to do the same thing. So maybe you earn $100,000 every single year, and you're like, okay, these are my money values. I like to travel. I want to save. I want an investment account. I want to take really great care of myself. I love all this awesome high-level luxury makeup that I buy and the clothes and everything like that. Those are non-negotiables for me. So I'm going to treat myself to these things. So it's like, okay, well then what percentages do you want to funnel to those different categories every single month? When you earn the money, you get the paycheck, then you put that in money intentionally in these different buckets, towards these different things. And you open up different bank accounts for yourself, and you literally make a deposit into those bank accounts every month that says, okay, 10% of my income goes to my luxury makeup and clothes that I want to buy. 20% of my income goes to, just regular expenses like my house, my food, my car payment, those types of things. And then maybe 10% goes to your travel fund, and 5% goes to maybe you contribute, maybe you have a contribution fund where you buy wells in Cambodia for people, or build schools, companies like Pencils to Promise. Whatever it is that those categories are, you want to get a percentage, and then every month you want to be funneling intentionally to those bank accounts, so that you are like, okay, this is circulating. And right there, you're showing your money that you're confident with it, you know exactly what you want to do with it, and so on. And so this doesn't have to be a budget. The word budget, a lot of people have some negative connotations, like they're going to be put in some box, that they're going to not be able to spend their money, that they have to be a penny pincher. And that's not what a budget is. A conscious wealth plan is about intentionality and you saying, okay, I have done the work to earn this money. Now, where do I want it to go? And having purpose for the money is a very attractive thing for the money, because money, again, is just energy and everything in the world wants to have a purpose. But it's going to be difficult for you to attract more money and attract more wealth if you don't have a purpose for your money. It's going to know that when it comes into your bank account, it's like, oh, she doesn't know what she's going to do with it, or he doesn't know what he's going to do with it. And he just haphazardly throws me everywhere. And then he cries about me, and then he stresses about me. And then, he swears at me when he sees me in the bank account. He doesn't pay attention to me, and he doesn't talk nice to me or about me with his friends. Do you see how money is like you are in a relationship with money? So just sit down right now and ask yourself, if I were in a romantic relationship with money, would money want to date me? You're going to get a clear answer. If money doesn't want to date you, I can guarantee you don't have the money that you want in your life right now, okay? I can guarantee you that you haven't mastered what we're talking about here. So then the next phase is investing. And this is where a lot of other things come up for people when we start talking about investing. Because now they're like, okay, I've done all this hard work to earn the money, receive the money, be intentional about the money. And now I'm kind of like fearful what if I fuck it up? What if I make the wrong decision? What if I make the wrong investment? And then there's like all of this pressure, because those decisions do also dictate whether you're going to become financially free or not. And so we want to always be trying to make the best financial investments that we can, but that all comes with learning and building your competency around investing and understanding within your investing identity. There's also other identities that is in there that dictate where and how you're going to invest your money so that your money can make money for you and it can have a compounding effect over time. And I love it when my clients start investing and I say, yeah, your money is making little money babies for you all the time. And every day they're like focusing on, okay, like how much did my money make for me yesterday or last month for me not to even do anything? So that's the power of investing, is like you're not necessarily like having to build your business, go out there and hustle, go to your job in order to earn that money. At that point, investments is a way for you to basically, you put the money somewhere and then the money comes back to you and you get like this return on investment with minimal amounts of outflow and effort. Okay. So not saying that every investment is like that, right? There's a million ways that you can invest your money. Some investments do take more time and energy. Like if you were to buy a real estate property and Airbnb it, that would probably take you more energy than if you had just put that lump sum of money in some stocks or invested in the S&P 500 and left your money there over time to make money for you. Now, typically the investments that take more of your time, effort, and energy do have a higher level of return and sometimes even more of a guarantee. However, when you're at the investing stage, this is all the questions that you got to start asking yourself is, what does resonate with me? How do I want this investing to go? Do I want it to take a lot of my time? Do I want it to be more hands-off? How high risk do I want this to be? That will also dictate what stocks you buy. If you want to get into the stock market, that will also dictate what kind of properties that you buy if you're going to buy real estate properties, okay? Because even when you buy real estate properties, some have a higher risk than others, So it's like at this stage of the game, you got to start to maybe even build your support team around this, asking and hiring the people that have a lot of competency where this is their zone of genius. This is where then you start to build up your wealth team, your wealth support team, okay? So ask yourself where you're at with the investing identity at this level. Do you have investments? What are those investments? Are they going well for you? If they're not going well for you, well, then you probably have some negative beliefs about investing that you need to clean up in order to change those investments. So this is a lot of work that I do with my clients. For example, one of my clients came to me the other day and she's like, I don't understand why I'm the only investor in this project where my money is growing and the other people's money is not growing. everyone else's money is like diminishing. However, my money is growing, and it makes no logical sense how this is even happening because our investments are like very similar and we all went into this at the same time. She like did this whole, I'm not going to get into it, but anyway, they all invested their money at the same time and even the same amounts of money, but her money is growing and other people's money is not growing. Why? Because her beliefs around it. She believed that that investment was going to work for her. She believed in her ability that if it didn't, she'd be okay. She'd figure something out. She'd do something different. She felt confident when she went into that investment. She felt, so her beliefs around that investment dictated how that energy with that investment went. Okay, so this is just science, and your mind and the circumstances that get created in your external environment come from what you think and believe about things. And she's like, oh, that makes perfect sense because every time I log in, because they have this chat where all of the investors are in the chat portal together. And every time she logs into the chat, all the other people are being very negative about the investments. They're talking crap about it. They're like, oh, why is this happening? This is insane. Someone sold us a scam. And then all these people are starting with this negative energy. And she's like, whoa, I'm checking out of this negative energy. My investments always work. When my money goes out and I put it intentionally somewhere, it always comes back to me tenfold. And that's what happens with her, right? And she literally has created multi-millions of dollars. In her net worth, she's a multimillionaire because of her investments and what she's done intentionally and how she's funneled her money. So that's just a perfect example of if your investments aren't working at this stage of the game, well then what do you believe about those investments? So I would consider learning what is your investment, identity now. If you don't have any investments, well then we know that that's not a value for you. But why isn't it a value? I'm sure that you have negative beliefs about that. Maybe you're going to fuck it up. Maybe it's too difficult to learn. Maybe it gives you anxiety thinking about it, on and on and on. So you've got to understand fundamentally what's happening there so that you can master that stage of the game. So when you master these 4 identities, the identity of earning and receiving, the identity of management, money management, the identity of savings, and the identity of investing, my friends, you will become a millionaire. It is literally legit, almost guaranteed. Of course, if that is your goal, but a lot of people, that is a goal of a lot of people, is to have $1 million in net worth. And that is not difficult. Okay. You are going to earn $1 million in your lifetime. Okay. Add up your salary and how many years you've been working. You probably already have earned $1 million. So why aren't you a millionaire by this point if you are not a millionaire? It's because somewhere in these money identities, it's not in alignment with you being a millionaire. It's interesting because when my clients come to me and I start helping them earn more money, everyone comes to me and this is like one of the number one things they want to do. I want to earn more money. Okay, you want to earn more money. Awesome. So we help them to earn more money because earning money is not difficult. That's my belief system. And that's what I help my clients to believe. And it's not. And in a short period of time, they double, triple, quadruple their income. And when I help them to be able to do that, now they have like this overflow of money that they're not used to. And a lot of them, if they haven't mastered their money management, their savings identity, well, then they just spend the money as fast as they're earning it. So they put themselves every month in the same position as the habits and the behaviors that even when they were making $10,000 a month, they might have been living, month to month or whatever, because they had the confidence where, oh, it doesn't really matter. I can just spend all the money I make because next month I'm just going to be able to do it again, right? So they don't have any like foresight or a plan. And it's like, well, then when they start making $50,000 a month, that's the same mindset. And so they just keep outflowing the same as they're making, but yet they put themselves in the same situation as if they had a $10,000 a month. So I teach them how to manage their money, get their conscious wealth plan created so that they can start funneling their money intentionally. And my goodness, the amount of millionaires that have come out of this has been extraordinary. And it's such an honor. And it's super fun to watch people transform their relationship with money, because when you feel powerful around money, the sky isn't even the limit. Okay. A lot of categories in your life will automatically increase. Your happiness will automatically increase because you'll have less stress, less anxiety around money. You will be able to spend your money the way that you want to spend your money. You'll be able to learn more things about you, like who you actually are. Because the thing is that when you start to have true financial freedom and your money doesn't dictate what your decisions are, you get to learn a lot more about yourself. And what I mean by that is right now, your money is dictating a lot of your decisions in the world and who you get to show up as, right? So maybe, you really desire to wear luxury clothes and have luxury makeup. But the thing is that every time you want to walk into Louis Vuitton, you stop yourself because your bank account says, oh, I don't think so. You can't afford that, right? Or maybe you really want to travel the world and that's a priority for you. But every time that you want to go buy that plane ticket or book that trip that you've got on your saved on your Pinterest board, your bank account says you can't do that. So do you see how your life that you live today is dictated off of how much money that you have in your bank account and how all these identities within this? But when you can create financial freedom, it's not like that anymore because you don't have to consult your money to give you a yes or no because you can just do whatever the hell you want, when you want, with who you want, as many times as you want at that point, okay? Obviously, we still want to be intentional about all those things, but do you see how you can literally get to know yourself at a deeper level because now your money isn't dictating who you get to be, you're dictating who you get to be. The power is in your hands, my friends. Do this work. I guarantee you, you will love me. You can send me a bottle of champagne in 30, 60, 90 days from now when you're feeling a lot better about money. And the moment you start feeling more better and more empowered around money, you will just magically start to see the money flowing to you, okay? You open up the channels to receive when you start to change your energy around money. And just even looking at it, let's say you just start looking at it and it's still bringing up anxiety for you. It doesn't matter because the anxiety is coming from a place of empowerment. Why? Because you decided that you were going to take control of this area of your life. You decided you wanted to start to master this area of your life. And so that deciding energy is confident energy, even though in the moment you feel anxiety, the confident energy, the deciding energy wins in that moment because it's going to be more of a powerful thing and it's more of a higher energy and a viewpoint. And you're not stuck in like that anxiety. So you will immediately start to see miracles happen in your bank account. Random refunds will start to come in. I see it all the time. My clients get random IRS refund checks. Their car insurance sends them like some refund. Their student loan like went bankrupt or something and they forgive their student loans. Savings at the grocery store. Husbands or partners starting to get raises at work because your energy around money literally transmits to everyone else around you. This is why they say be careful the 5 people that you put around you because all of your energies start to entangle. And, if you have a shitty relationship with money, well, then you're projecting that onto the people around you. And so naturally, when you start to clean this area up, it gives a gift to everyone else around you because now you liberated energy for them too to transform. And they don't even know that this is happening. This is the power of you. This is influence 101 because energy is influence. So anyway, that is what I have for you today. Do this powerful work. I love you. You're smart enough to figure this out. You've got this. And if you want personalized one-on-one support with this to get your money game cleaned up, confident, empowered, and on your way to financial freedom, like you have a plan, you know what you're doing, and you're just intentional as fuck with your money, reach out to me. Go to tiffanyjulie.com, book a consultation call with me, and let's get you going. Because the thing is that it is really helpful to talk through this stuff as it's coming out for you, because sometimes you won't know where it's coming from. Sometimes you won't know if you're self-sabotaging or not. And it's really good to have someone to be able to support you throughout this journey. I don't know where I would be with my money if I didn't have money mentors. And so it can be very powerful to have that level of support. Now, you don't need support to be able to do it. You can do it on your own. So empower yourself to do it. But some people just enjoy and value getting support along the journey because you can go a lot faster as well when you do that. And so that's why I'm here. So book a consultation call with me, and I can't wait to support you in creating financial overflow. Have the most beautiful day and go make love to your money. If you've enjoyed this conversation with me today, you will absolutely love working with me one-on-one in my high performance coaching program. All my clients say the same thing. Tiffany, I don't recognize my life. In a short period of time, 1 round of coaching with me, just a few months, you literally will transform every category of your life and take all of it to higher levels of success. Book a consultation call with me. It will be the most transformative hour of your entire life, guaranteed. The link to do that is in the description below, or head over to tiffanyjulie.com. Listen, sometimes we have to admit that we've taken ourselves as far as we can go. Every extraordinary person will tell you that they have a coach, a mentor, a trainer, a teacher, someone that can hold them to a higher standard, someone who can be there to push them to their edges so that they can know what they're capable of. Honestly, my clients are like, Tiffany, I don't recognize my life. I didn't even know I was capable of these achievements. I didn't even know this was possible for me. They're mind blown and they just want to keep going to entirely new levels. I'm going to teach you how to do that in my high performance coaching program. So book that conversation, and I cannot wait to support you in achieving your next level.
After our first actual coaching call, I went from a complete funk to boom, immediately back in the game, better than I had been ever before. She'll help you go to a level that you've never even been before. Literally, some of the greatest transformations I've ever been in my life have been conversations with her, and the results have been astounding. My business grew, my income grew, which are all great things, but I have to tell you, my personal happiness went to all new levels. My relationship with my wife has gone to all new levels. I'm a significantly better husband and father than I was. My spiritual growth has been unbelievable. My connection with Source, my ability to manifest and create. There's been no greater investment I've ever made. Any of the investments I've had into the stocks, any of the investments in cryptos, any of that stuff, nothing has paid me better than investing in myself and working with Tiffany Julie.
I've had my biggest month in business, which was over $60,000. I made the same amount of money that I did the previous year in half the time.
Helped me get dialed in on my marketing strategies and really coming up with a plan that felt easy.
My income has quadrupled. I am more productive. I just have this deep knowing that I can accomplish the goals that I set forth.
I'm 10 pounds lighter and more ripped than I've been in the last 10 years. And I literally feel like I'm 10 years younger. And
my business grew, and basically in a few months, my revenue doubled. So it's pretty amazing that I was able to grow this business in such a short time.
I also was able to leave my 9-to-5 and launch 3 of my own business ventures.
My self-confidence was boosted. I felt so much more empowered. I believed in myself so much more.
One of the most important things that she really helped me is to bring back my innate happiness.
I had my biggest month in business. I got an entirely new website with new branding. I revamped my coaching programs and packages. I doubled my pricing. I created a new lead magnet. I started a podcast.
Then I broke into my first 5-figure month. Then we did some next level branding and positioning, which was huge to actually get some really clear messaging going.
Tiffany's the real deal. Jump in, hire her. You'll thank yourself.
It's some of the best money I've ever spent in my life, in my business life.
So if you're looking to grow, try something new, do something different, achieve the next level, just become the best version of yourself, Tiffany is an excellent choice to entrust your future with.